seeing no one here, then what we have is the OGEC report. I also, before we start discussion, I just want to note, particularly for those members of the audience and the public, that the Oregon Government Ethics Commission is charged with a rather small but important task. We don't bring criminal cases. In fact, our investigation tolls during a criminal investigation, stops, which is why this is coming before us today rather than years ago, because there were ongoing criminal investigations. And I also want to note that the Ethics Commission's time frame for investigating any sort of matter, whether it be someone in a tiny town or someone who is the governor, is extremely limited to 30 days, when it used to be 180 days. And so the legislature's restriction of the Government Ethics Commission's statutory time frame for investigation is a very limiting factor on what this commission can do. I think that our staff has done an amazing job going through the hundreds of thousands of documents. There were no reports generated in the criminal investigations, so there was nothing for, at least not publicly, and there was therefore nothing for our staff to rely on, and Ms. Scheffers and Mr. Burson basically had to build this out of whole cloth completely from scratch. So I really want to commend you for all of the information that you have not only had to read, but also have put together in a very clear format. And I know that at our last meeting, talking about the related case, I had urged that we try to get as many, use all of our tools that we have to get information, and it appears that you have done a lot of that. And I know that if you had a more adequate time to review all of this, that this could be a more, even a fuller, maybe a shorter report, because the more time you have to shorten things and make it completely concise. So I really commend you, Marie, and